Ladies and gentlemen, happy St. Patrick's Day, and also welcome to another NFL Reddit news video. Got several headlines to react to, and a few of them are actually relatively recent, as in this morning. So before we hop right into it, as always, don't forget to use code Wyatt's World on G Fuel, Waggle Golf, or Prize Picks. By using my codes on G Fuel or Waggle, you'll save a discount on any of their products, and by using it at sign up on Prize Picks, you're gonna guarantee yourself to win a free $50 with your first $5 entry. But remember, always play responsibly, and let's get into the video. Okay, so first piece of news, and a pretty big piece of news here, broken by Adam Schefter, is that the Bengals have agreed to a contract with not only Jamar Chase, but also T. Higgins, locking down both of the receivers for 4 years. It says here Jamar Chase got 4 years, $161 million, T got 4 years, $115 million. Also, obviously, making Jamar Chase the highest non-paid quarterback in the... I'm so tired of hearing that. Is that what the league's all about now? Just who makes the most money? Like, seriously? Oh my gosh. Anyway, this brings good and, a little bit of bad news to the Bengals. The good news is that they're gonna have an elite offense for the foreseeable future. The bad news? Well, they're kind of defensively banking on the draft, especially if Trey Hendrickson gets out. Now, I'm not gonna sit here like the rest of the internet right now and completely just take shits on them, telling them that they're gonna be playing with gas station employees running around on defense and this and that. But at the same time, I also don't really have any supporting arguments that their defense won't be much better than that. So I'm just gonna kind of watch this play out and see if this is something that the Bengals regret or if it's something they're gonna be happy that they did. Moving on to the next piece of news, and this actually happened within the last 30 minutes of me starting this video, and that is the Texans and Derek Stingley have agreed to a 3-year, $90 million extension that will, of course, make him the highest paid cornerback in NFL history. Look, I have the same reaction to this as I had about J.C. Horn, man. These contracts are getting fucking nuts to me. I think he's great. I think J.C. Horn is great. I'd rather have both of them over Sauce Gardner, no bullshit. But they are, seriously resetting the DB market to what is gonna seem like an unsustainable height. How are you gonna keep going up? This is quarterback money now. If you ask me, undisputedly the best cornerback in the league is Pat Surtain, man. He just signed, I looked it up, what was it, a 4-year, $96 million deal? Right now, it's looking like they went out on Black Friday, waited in line for 6 hours straight to get that contract. You're never ever gonna get a deal like that for a player like him again. Either way, again, to reiterate though, Stingley is a great player. He's always been my boy. I've always defended the guy. It's just that money is getting handed out now like it's going out of style. Moving on, this is a bit of older news, but the Seahawks have agreed to a 3-year contract with Cooper Kupp. This one shocked me. I really didn't think he was going to go there, but if it makes the guy happy, I'm happy for him. Now, while I do think, he's going to add talent to their offense, I can't say I think it's going to make their team a ton better. And there's a couple of reasons behind that thought process, one of them being that I view him and JSN as a very similar type of receiver. Not saying they can't coexist on the same team. It's just that somebody is going to have to make some adjustments at one point or another during the season, and also, Cooper Kupp has gotten hurt every year for the last 3 seasons. Cooper Kupp has also just been on a regression since 2021. I mean, obviously with the constant injuries, his yards and receptions are gonna go down. But his yards per reception, down. His success rate, down. His catch percentage, down. Yards per game, down. And I'm not saying the guy is ass. We saw the guy have an incredible performance last season. But acting like this is Cooper Kupp 4 years ago is absolutely ridiculous. Moving on, I want to address the rumor of Stefon Diggs possibly going back to the Buffalo Bills. To be honest, I haven't even confirmed any of this myself. It's just being blasted all over Bills Twitter that Diggs, I guess, put his Bills photos back on his Instagram, refollowed the Bills on Instagram. I don't know if someone was monitoring his account and caught it or what. Look, I'll just say a couple of things. One, first and foremost, the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen have both proven that they do not need Stefon Diggs and are arguably better without him. 2, I do not believe Stefon Diggs is actually going to come back. 3, it would be up to Josh Allen. He would have to approve it. I guarantee you the ultimate decision would not be up to Diggs. And 4, I really wouldn't care. Look, my respect with Diggs has always remained the same. I mean, I live in Minnesota. I'm a Bills fan. That guy has given me some of the best moments in sports history. He has given the Bills incredible seasons. I don't think he made Josh Allen, but I think he helped project Josh Allen into the superstar he is today. If he wanted to come back on a 1-year, $10 million contract, fuck it. Moving on, we have Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence feuding on Twitter, and it is quite hilarious. So, older news here, DeMarcus Lawrence has signed with the Seattle Seahawks, for those who haven't heard that. And DeMarcus Lawrence said that Dallas is my home, made my home there, family lives there, I'm forever gonna be there, but I know for sure I'm not gonna win a Super Bowl there, so we're here. Oh, buddy, you're not gonna win one in Seattle either. Parsons then called the comment clown shit and said it was what rejection and envy look like. Lawrence then responded with, calling me a clown won't change the fact that I told the truth. Maybe if you spent less time tweeting and more time winning, I wouldn't have left. And that was D. Lawrence from the top rope, elbow drop, sweet chin music, 1, 2, 3. Kinda true though, man. Micah hasn't been as active on Twitter recently, but there was a span where I think every single time I opened it up, I would see like 4 or 5 fucking tweets of him just giving his opinion on some like random topic. Which is fine, but it's like, dude, you're supposed to be locking in and your team has been ass. I can see why people would think you don't give a shit sometimes. Moving on to a couple more moves that have been made this offseason. One I want to talk about is the 49ers trading Jordan Mason to the Vikings. Not just trying to talk up Minnesota for the sake of living here. This is genuinely a really good move. Dude, he's a crazy productive running back. He's only 25 years old. If this is how they're going to get 2 more years out of Aaron Jones by using him as well, I'm absolutely all for it. The 49ers this year, by the way, they are going to be boobies. Oh, wait, wrong one. Ass. And I mean capital ass. Moving on, the next signing we have is Gardner Minshew going to the Chiefs on a 1-year deal. I mean, he had a horrible year this year, don't get me wrong, but he could probably serve as a backup there. I'm not gonna completely dump on the guy. Just that him as a starter, that's out the window now, as it should be. The Chiefs actually also got Kareem Hunt back, and that was a 2-year contract, if I read right. Raiders also got Raheem Mostert on a 1-year, $2.1 million deal. I guess their running room is a little better now, but still absolutely dog shit. I mean, dude, you gotta be shitting me here. Look at that. Raheem Mostert, Zamir White, Sincere McCormick, Dylan Labe? Don't feel too bad though. Dallas and Cleveland are just about as bad as this. Here's kind of an interesting one I didn't talk about yet. Mac Jones has went to the 49ers on a 2-year, $7 million deal. Not saying he's taking Brock's job, but he did have a couple decent performances last year. His career might not be completely dead. Mike Williams went back to the Chargers. Cool, that sounds like 260 yards, 1 touchdown, and a pulled hammy. Don't think I mentioned this one yet. The Panthers picked up Rico Dowdle. That is a fantastic move. This guy was really good last year, and Dallas apparently just had no interest in keeping him. Also, on top of that, Carolina released Miles Sanders, and he went to Dallas in return. Good move, Jerry! But him and Chuba's imposter should thrive. A.J. Dillon went to the Eagles. Look at the beef between those 2 running backs. Are you shitting me? Oh, and this is a low-key big signing, too. Evan Ingram signed a 2-year deal with the Broncos. While I do think he's probably, you know, past the peak of his career, he will find a way to be useful in this offense. Sean Payton will make damn sure of that. Oh, also, the Cowboys traded for Kiar Elam. Good move, Jerry! If I was a Cowboy fan, I would be fuming. Now moving on, we're going into the NBA a little bit because I gotta talk about the team that is about to win the 2025 NBA championship, the Minnesota fucking Timberwolves. They're on an 8-game win streak, and last night they just knocked off the best team in the league in the Utah Jazz. Being genuine though, I am very excited about the Timberwolves. Tonight's gonna be a good test, but I'm extremely excited about them compared to what I was at the start of the year when I first saw Julius Randle fucking play. The thing that's tough right now with the Wolves though is that the teams ahead of us, they won't fucking lose either. Warriors have been unstoppable since getting Butler. Lakers have been really good since getting Luka. Nuggets, I'm not worried about them. Minnesota fucking owns those bums. But in terms of the Thunder, like nobody's catching them. Another harsh reality about the Timberwolves, and I know that we are on a win streak right now, but essentially this entire season has been ant or bust. It's either he goes off and we win, or he's ice cold and we fucking lose. You guys want to hear another prediction I have? Now, I wasn't serious about the Wolves winning the championship, although I do think they will go far in the playoffs if they continue to play how they have been. But I'm telling you this, Kevin fucking Durant will be a Timberwolf next year. Remember this video. And that is gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen, for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, you already know what to do to show support, and I appreciate any and all help. In the meantime, I'm gonna get this edited so you guys can watch it on time. Anybody who is 21 or over, I hope you enjoy a green beer tonight. As for the rest of you, enjoy a green soda. Anyway, take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next upload.